Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Ask Coach Marie. I'm Marie O'Neill, founder of Padma Life Coaching, and your host on this series. This is the place where you ask a question, and I give my unique opinion as a life renewal coach, astrologer, and past life regression facilitator. Please know that I'm not a therapist, and I will never tell you what you must do. Each week on Friday, a new video is released with me answering 2 questions from the viewers. In addition to those questions, I talk about various other life renewal topics. Let's go ahead and get started with the questions for this week. All right, our first question comes from David, who is in San Diego, California. David writes, tax season always triggers my deepest fears about survival and not having enough. How can I stay spiritually centered when I'm staring at bank statements and bills? Oh my goodness, this is a really good question. And of course, we are in tax season. Now, this is an issue that a lot of people have. And the solution is multifaceted. It also takes a while to work through the issue. Where you begin is looking around you for abundance. What you want to do is set the frequency of abundance in your being, because whatever you are putting out, the energy that you're putting out is what the universe is going to give back to you, which is why you have to start here. And it is not an easy process to do because you have to constantly bring your mind and your awareness back to abundance. And that is not easy to do when you're being shown through your bank account that the opposite is true in the mundane world. Start with nature. Go outside, look at the grass, look at the trees, look at the sky, and see the abundance. Anchor yourself in that. When you're anchoring yourself in that, come up with a mantra that you can believe, because it's something you have to actually believe. Look at nature and come up with a mantra that is based on abundance in nature. And start there. Start saying that mantra and seeing it or feeling it go into your body. This is a long-term process. So as I said, it's not something that you're going to be able to take care of overnight. There's some other processes too that you will want to implement after you've anchored that energy within you, because you're going to need to solidify it or have it be grounded in your being. But start there and write me so that I know how you are getting on with that particular step. That's all I'm going to say about that at the moment. It's a really good question. It's an issue that a lot of people have, because what we see in front of us or what is manifesting in our life is sometimes not what we want. We have to shift our way of thinking. So send me a note and let me know how you're progressing. Now, based on the question that was sent, I'm going to talk today in the life renewal topic a little bit more about this. So the life renewal topic is the abundance frequency and what that is and how to actually get it. As I mentioned to David, you have to first get the frequency. The easiest way is to see abundance, see it outside in nature, and ground that into your being. Another way you can do that is see the abundance that has occurred in your life. What has materialized in your life over time that represented abundance, and go back to that energy and feel that energy, because you want to feel what that is like. Whenever you're looking at your checkbook or your bank account or whatever it is you're looking at, you have to go back to that original frequency, the frequency of abundance, because that is what the universe is going to give to you. The longer you can hold that frequency, the more likely you will attract abundance into your life. That's one part of it. The other part of it is karma. What is the karma that you're carrying related to abundance? Have you made any vows of poverty? This is something that you'll need to look at from prior lives. And you can always ask your higher mind if you have any vows from prior lives that you need to make null and void. When you are anchoring yourself in this frequency, as I mentioned to David, it's a good idea to have a mantra you can say to yourself in the present tense about abundance. You've got to look at your core belief system about abundance too. What is it? Because that is going to affect the frequency that you put out. If you always want abundance, then you're always going to want abundant. You have to actually see yourself as abundant. How fast does your hair grow? That's abundant. The food that you eat, is it beautiful? Does it smell good? Taste good? That is abundance. See abundance in everything. Also, it's a good idea if you can have gratitude. Come up with 3 or 4 things that you're grateful for. What I'm asking you to do is to shift your frequency so that the universe knows that you are abundant. Another thing is to look at your astrology. Get an astrology reading to see what is going on in your chart. Are there any lessons that you're being taught? Is there karma that you're working through? There could be a number of reasons why the frequency that you're putting out isn't giving you the results that you actually desire. So these are just a few tips for shifting your frequency. The universe, it does not understand or see the word no. If you say you don't want something, it's going to see that as something that you do want, which is why it's so important whenever you are talking to the universe to get in a frame of mind and a feeling part of your body that you are abundant, that you already have, and you're giving thanks and gratitude to the universe for what it has already brought you and already given you. So I hope that helps. All right, let's move on to the second question for today. Our second question comes from Sasha, who is in Austin, Texas. Hello, Sasha. Sasha writes, I want to invest in my personal growth, but I'm scared to spend money on myself. Is this a limiting belief or just being responsible? How do I tell the difference? This is a really good question, Sasha. In answer to your question, the primary answer is yes, it is a limiting belief because the universe is abundant, because the goddess always provides for us, because what it is you desire, taking care of yourself, all you really need to do is say that you want to take care of yourself, that you are taking care of yourself, and have the divine provide the opportunity and the means for you to do so. Your bank account really has nothing to do with it. It's all about setting the desire to take care of yourself and seeing yourself taking care of yourself and allowing the universe to take care of the rest, because the money always shows up. There is always the need to be responsible. And at the same time, sometimes we can be too responsible. We do need to be able to pay our bills, pay our debts, take care of ourselves, and at the same time, take care of ourselves in other ways with personal growth, for example, as you mentioned. The bottom line is also, as I said, making sure that you trust the divine, that the divine is abundant, that it will provide for you. You'd be amazed at what happens in your life if and when you can trust that everything will be taken care of for you, because this is your divine right. This is your birthright as a part of the divine. You are not separate from it, by the way. Your birthright is to be able to take care of yourself, to be able to have your personal growth. And because the universe is abundant, it will always take care of you. This is a frequency that you have to set within yourself. The knowing, the not just the belief that the universe will take care of you, knowing that it will take care of you. It can take a while to get to that particular state of being. Once you're there, you don't have to worry about a thing. Everything just falls into place. Put out what it is you want in the present tense as though it is already here, and just wait until you're inspired to take action. And you're always inspired to take action to receive. A lot of times it's just about being open to receiving. So I hope that answers your question. I appreciate all of the questions that are sent in to me. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for spending your time with me, listening to me answer questions on these videos. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really does help those algorithms get these videos out. If you would like to learn more about the services I offer and also to sign up for the free 5-day e-course, go to my website, padmalifecoaching.com. There is a button that you can click to sign up for the e-course. You will receive an email every day for 5 days, giving you prompts on what you can do to help yourself to evolve. If you would like to learn more about me and how I work through some of the trauma that I've experienced in my life, check out my book, And the Lotus Opened, a memoir. You can find that book anywhere online books are sold. I believe you can also find it in the library system. If you would like to sign up for my Substack page, the link is below in the comments section. Every 2 weeks, I put out an article on Substack doing a deeper dive into some of the questions that I've answered here on the YouTube channel. I also talk about other topics such as astrology, the goddess, life renewal topics over there. Please, as I said, be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel here. I thank you for being here, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye-bye.